This is another game that we came up with today in my grade 5 class, and we had a basic idea, then we made it into a game. We call it Factor Fun. The object of the game is to roll the dice and land on numbers and then identify the factors of that number. For example, we're going to focus on the numbers 3 and 4. If a player lands on a number and 3 is a factor of that number or 4 is a factor of that number, they prove it by telling us and then collect an extra counter in that colour. Today we played to be the first one to win 5 counters. You could change it first to 5, whatever. We're using a 6-sided dice today. You could use a 10-sided dice. You could also play using numbers where 7 might be the factor, 8, 6, whatever. We chose 3 and 4 because that's what number facts we're working on at the moment. Okay, let's play. So player 1 rolls the dice, moves forward 5 spots. Is 3 or 4 a factor of that number?
No.
Okay, next player go. Rolls, gets it 4. Is 3 or 4 a factor of that number?
Yes.
Prove it for us.
4 times 1.
You get an extra colour of your counter for your bank. Player 3. Move forward that many. Is 3 or 4 a factor of that number?
No, it's not.
Okay, next player. Moves forward that many. Is 3 or 4 a factor of that number?
Yes.
Can you tell us how?
3 times 2.
Excellent. So you get a counter. Let's go one more round. Back to the first player. Rolls a 3. She goes forward that many. Is 3 or 4 a factor of that number?
Yes.
Could you tell us which way?
2 times 4.
Beautiful. You get another counter. Next player now rolls the dice. Gets a 4, moves on that many. Is 3 or 4 a factor of that number?
Yes.
Can you tell us how?
4 times 2.
Excellent. So you get another counter for your bank. Over the next player. It's a 1, big mover. Is 3 or 4 a factor of that number?
Yes.
Tell us how.
3 times 2.
Excellent. And then she gets a counter for her. So we can keep playing this. It gets a bit challenging as we get to the higher numbers, like when we can get to the 60s, the 70s and 80s and so on. We started with 3s and 4s so we could get to learn how to play the game. We're going to branch out in coming weeks to using 7s, 8s, 6s, 9s, etc. So that's how we play Factor Fun, a game that we made up today. We hope you enjoyed as much as we enjoyed making it. Cheers.